Y'all know Abraham was stressing out. Maybe he wasn't, but just to recap a little bit before we go into Genesis chapter 22, Abraham was married to his half-sister. And he didn't want to tell anybody because he was worried that they would off him because she was beautiful. And that's his sister, half-sister. But they're married. Him and his wife, Sarah, couldn't have a baby. They both felt bad about it. He felt like he had nobody to pass on his inheritance to. And so Sarah came up with a brilliant idea that, he'd just sleep with their servant and get her pregnant. I mean, what could go wrong? And then he gets her pregnant, and then Sarah's mad. Sarah's, being ugly and getting jealous. And she's taking it out on him too. We don't know that, but we can assume. And then Abraham and Sarah finally had a baby together when he was 100 years old. The baby's name was Isaac. And then we go into Genesis chapter 22. It says, sometime later, we don't know how long it was, God went to Abraham, was like, I need you to sacrifice Isaac. And Abraham was like, okay. And so the next morning, he loaded up his donkey, 2 servants, wood, and his sacrifice, his son Isaac. They head out. They didn't have a TomTom. They didn't have Google Maps, nothing. They just headed on out. And the Lord was like, I'll show you the mountain that you need to go to. So 3 days later, they see the mountain, and they unload, stretch their legs, and Isaac carried the wood for the sacrifice up the mountain, which is actually pretty symbolic if you think about it. They get to the top of the mountain, and Isaac's looking around. He's like, so where's the lamb for the sacrifice? Abraham's like, look in the mirror. It's you. And he tied Isaac up, put him on that wood, and he was about to barbecue him. And he pulled out the knife, and he was about to do it. And God, an angel of the Lord is what the Bible says, said, Abraham, stop. Do not touch that boy. Abraham was like, okay, bet. I'm not touching him. It's fine. I won't do it. I didn't want to do it. And then the angel of the Lord said, I can tell that you fear me because you were about to give up your only son that you love so much. About that time, a ram appeared, and they sacrificed the ram. And then Abraham called that mountain, the Lord will provide, because the Lord did provide a sacrifice. But can we just take a moment and just think about, like, if your parent tried to do that to you and then all of a sudden it's like, psych, I'm not going to do it. Like, what was Isaac thinking? What did he say? I think I would have hopped on that donkey and just rode into the sunset. Like, sorry, you're on your own, peace out. But yeah, as a parent reading that, it was just like, wow, that's tough. That is so tough. But anyway, that's Genesis 22.